Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Boo. Hey, Lisa Brown. Hey, sweetheart. Not broken, but I'm broken. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey, y'all. Hey. Tracy Bailey. Hey, my Jet Gill. Hi, good morning. Hi, Royalty Queen. I probably should have talked to you before I did this live, but no. we'll, we'll talk after. Okay. Hey, yo, I'm her beautiful. Hey, Tracy Bailey. Hey, I did say hi to Lisa Brown. Hey, Tony Lawson. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Riri, sweetheart. Hi, everybody coming in. My spirit is vexed today, y'all. And I had said in one of my lives, never say never. And yesterday I said I was done. And so I contradicted myself, so that was a lesson learned. April, you said never say never, and you know better. Okay? Hi, Nikki G. Hey, Love Chops. Because Miss April got something to say today, y'all. Because it just ain't sitting right in my spirit. And like everybody else, I do have an opinion, and I do have my view. And I am allowed to have my thoughts, okay? And I am allowed to speak. It's funny. One of my pet peeves is people that say that are like this: do as I say, not as I do. That riles me up, y'all. People that say do as I say and not as I do. That's mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, no. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Pray for Miss April. She need prayer too. I told y'all. I told y'all. I don't come out here and try to. I really don't. I really, really work hard to do the right thing, and I really do. Nobody will ever tell me different than that. I don't care what people say. Really, I don't. I don't, because I know my heart. You understand? And God knows my heart. But as I state all the time, we are flesh and we are blood. Flesh and blood, okay? Let me turn my ringer off in case I get a call. Hey, Ask Granny. Be praying for Miss April, Ask Granny. I know you do. Hey, this might not be a big deal to some, but it is to Miss April. And Miss April been quiet, okay? I don't know if y'all noticed, but Miss April's been quiet. Pretty much let stuff. I did have let stuff go, but when I see things that are so contradictory to what you tell me to do, no, ma'am, no, I'm grown. Hi, Mel Varney, beautiful. Hi, Joshua Peters. Yeah, Trump, he's in the office. I'll give that to you. Everything happens, Lisa Brown. It's just all kind of stuff going on, sweetheart. What ain't happening? Hey, Lady K90. Hi, sweetie. Let me see. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Ooh, I got 51 in the building. People want to hear what I got to say, I guess. Hi, Miss Jackie. Thank you, Broken Unbroken. Broken Unbroken says, please hit that like button as you come in. Subscribe, share. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Hi, Nikki G. Did I say hey? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I did say hi to Love Chops. Oh, Jay Gill said, what's wrong, Miss April, for your beautiful soul? It's not so much of what's wrong. I'm just going to give my opinion, my view on some things. You understand? Thank you, Jay Gill. Okay. And I hope Day comes in. I was going to text her, and I said, "No, Miss April, this is what you feel. You know, you just be real. You got to just continue to be real, Miss April. You know what I'm saying? Because I always try to ask before I'm going to present something because I don't want to hurt anybody. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and I'm like sometimes my thinking is not always the correct thought, but this is exactly what it is because I know how it's making me feel. So if it's making me feel this way, then I need to address it and I need to talk about it. Okay? Period. Shasha's in the building. Hi, Diamond D. Okay, guys, let me get my hold on. Hold on. Don't do as I say, not as I do, because I bucks up against that kind of stuff. It just does something to me. And not people not necessarily might not even see that they're doing that, but that's exactly how I'm taking it. Do as I say, not as I do. Picture that. Picture that. Oh, Lord. Dear Lord, I just ask that you help me get what I need to say out. I ask that you help me with motive. I don't want this to be for motive, Father God. And I thank you that you will give me the right things to say. Because sometimes, just because you believe in God and you serve God, sometimes you do have to speak up. Okay? Sometimes you do. The word of God says, be angry and sin not. Hi, Marva Booker. That's right, Lisa Clark. You just be real. Your thinking is correct because it's your thought in your mind, and it's vexing my spirit. That's what, and it's not going away. Prayer, nothing. I feel like just like everybody else. I know that I have the right to express myself, and I know right from wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Let me start by saying this. My relationship with Davion is just that, mine and hers. My relationship with Marjanae is just that, mine and hers. My relationship with the squad is just that. My relationship with Royalty Queen is just that. Okay? So, and with left side, right side, whatever. This has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the right side or the left side. This is Miss April's side. Okay? And I'm feeling real passionate about it. I've been quiet and watchful on certain things. Very quiet. If you guys notice, I let it go. The situation with me and Peaches, done. Okay? The last thing I heard Peaches say on one of her lives, and Miss April, well, first of all, she kept saying, why was I saying her name? Why was I saying her name? When everybody was doing that, okay? That was the topic of the conversation. And it was, when I was saying it, it wasn't with no malice or no ill intent. Y'all know that. Last video I heard of her, she said, and Miss April, you keep saying my name. You keep calling my name. I'm asking you not to. Peaches, you do not have the right to tell me how to feel and how to assess any of this. You have no right to do that because you've been out here expressing yourself for a good long time. You don't tell me when to turn my feelings off and on. Okay? Don't do that. You don't have the right. That's like do as I say, not as I do. Because I've been seeing you calling a lot of people out for a good minute here. You could come in the chat and you could talk about it. I'm not trying to attack you. And what I see, you're always on the defense. We don't have to always be on the defense. The truth really needs no defense. It does not. Last night when I saw that, I guess people being exposed and how that went, that's when I said, okay, no, that was wrong. That was wrong. It didn't sit right in my spirit. It did not sit right in my spirit, and I'm allowed to have my feelings. You called some people out and didn't even have nothing to call them out on. You see what I'm saying? So that bothered me. It really did bother me. If you notice, me and Peach don't interact in the chats. And that's fine. And that's the way it's going to stay, if that's the way it has to be. I don't have any like hatred or want to do something to her. I don't have none of that. But I do know, and I stated this before, I'm just knowing to keep my distance. Okay? And the thing, see, this is what I'm not going to get into. That's why I'm not saying a lot about it, because I'm not picking those sides to nothing. I have my relationships with individuals. It has nothing to do with that situation. Marjanae's relationship with whoever is hers, and I respect that. You understand? I respect that. I understand it. I understand it. My views don't have to be the same views as other people's, but I'm pinpointing it to the exact nature of what bothers me. This is Miss April talking. This has nothing to do with how Davion feels. This has nothing to do with how Zeba, Melvani, anybody feels. Thank you, Zay. And I'm not getting on here to bash her. And please, in the chat, guys, please don't do that. If I'm not saying nobody's doing that, but please don't do that, because that's not what I'm doing. But she's not going to tell me not to talk. She's not going to tell me not to talk about something that's bothering me. You're not going to do that. No, ma'am. No, because you do it. It's like you telling me not to do it, but you're doing it. No, Jay Gill. No, ma'am. I'm just sitting back and watching things. And like I said, I'm just stating how I felt about last night and her and the panel thing. That to me was enough for me. You see what I'm saying? To where now, because what was bothering me, I said exactly, listen guys, listen Linda, I said exactly what was bothering me. The last live she made, she said, Miss April, I could have took it as you like giving me a threat. You understand? Miss April, my name, I don't want you to say my name no more. The way you came at me, Peaches, listen, people don't get over, people have feelings. And I think you're missing that. That thing did something. It really did, because you attacked me for no reason, number one. And I did let it go. But let's clear this air. So, but my process is mine. You don't tell me when not to stop doing something. That's not right, and it's not fair. I've allowed you to do that. I've allowed you your process. Allow Miss April hers. And like I said, last night, that was like, okay. And then to me, this is how I feel about that. I can't overlook that. I'm not going to overlook that. That was wrong to me. And that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You had nothing, and you should have not did that. But that's what you want to do. So do it. But that's my opinion. Okay. I'm not. But then I said enough is enough. Don't tell me not to do something and you do. Don't do that. Do not do that. And don't tell me when to turn my feelings off and on. In other words, not mentioning you. Okay? Don't do that. And then I sit and watch you mentioning everybody else. Don't do that. That's not fair. I'm trying to make a point of maybe see it. See what I see. Because I thought about this and pondered on it and said, my spirit, it's my spirit. And I said, God, do I still got is it because I still got some feelings about what she did? In this aspect, maybe, yeah, probably. Because I think you just totally dismissed it. Sometimes apologies aren't necessarily genuine because there's an action behind an apology. Then after you apologize, you can't come and tell me don't say nothing else. Like now I'm supposed to be quiet about it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Because you see me speaking on it today. And it just hit me last night. So I got to talk about it. Thank you. Yeah, I have to speak my piece, man. And I'm not doing this I don't care about views. This is it's difficult for me because I don't like confrontation. I don't. But I'm going to speak up for myself when I feel the need to, period. And I feel this is definitely a time when I need to speak up for myself. So you'll know where I stand. Let me see. Hi, Christine Foot. Hey, girl. Hi, Retha. Retha Brad's in the building. Yo. Let me see. Hi, Sheila Alston. Hi, darling. Hi, Lauren Wood. Oh, 113 in the building. Bushwatchers, hit that like button. Y'all don't have to, all right? For real. Y'all don't have to. You just listen to Miss April is just speaking for her. Not the left, not the right. Me. My feelings. And this is my channel. Everybody else this is my channel. That's what I'm going to do. And this is what my prayer was if I prayed anything. Because I really didn't get on my knees and say, oh God, like I normally do. I just didn't. I felt like I needed to say these things. You understand? And I said, nope, don't ask nobody. Do what you feel, Miss April. I had to tell myself that for a change. Do what you feel. It's because it's bothering you. Hi, Nikki G. Hi, Dorothy Vaughn. Royalty Queen. Take me with you, Royalty Queen. Take me with you. Jay Gill said, did half of the viewers forget to hit the like button? And this is so messy. But Miss April did have to come and express what was bothering her. And like I said, last night I just said no. What's between Peaches and Brittany is exactly that. They were friends. So that's whatever's going on with them, y'all, it's understandable to Miss April. But like I said, the way it all transpired, it started here. Okay? Then it was done. It was squashed. I did squash it. because I wasn't going to carry that. But now I sit back and I watch the comments, and I'm watching you and I'm watching you and then that last live, God, maybe I shouldn't have heard it, but I heard it, so God allowed me to hear it. And I felt like it was a direct, Miss April, my name. Every time I think about that, rubs me the wrong way, man. They said, no. Do as I say, not as I do. I had a husband like that. I like to bust him upside his head for don't do that. Don't do it. It's wrong. Don't do that. Not here. Thank you, Dorothy Vaughn. I had to. I know I had to. I know that I did. Hey, Converse with Candace. Hey, Boo. I know I had to. Because like I said, no. I've just held my peace. And really, that's really all I really wanted to say about it. It's, because I don't talk about Peach. I don't bring her up. I don't even get in the conversation. And when me after that live with Marjane, that was it. Nothing else. Nothing else. But then I'm watching you over and over and over doing what you told me not to do. It don't work like that. Without somebody saying something. And and honestly speaking, last thing, I did not like saying, and then nothing. Not that I wanted anything to transpire. I'm going to be honest. Let April be honest. I knew there was nothing. I knew it in my spirit. I knew it. Because I see. You understand? And you know why God has allowed me to see so clearly? Is because I had some issues. I did. But like I said, I'm doing the work on Miss April. I would suggest the same. Too much out here. It starts here. That's what the hardest thing for us to do, guys. The hardest thing for us to do, for real. No, backtrack. The hardest thing that Miss April ever had to do in her life was to take a look at herself and get honest, to see her bullshit and her mess, and then own up to it. Own up to it. And then try to do better. But every time it comes up, recognize it. And then I got to a place where I didn't like it. I didn't like how it made me feel. Because with life, when it's all said and done, guys, I have to lay down with Miss April by myself. You understand? In my own self, in my own thoughts. It doesn't matter what anybody has done to me. You see what I'm saying? But I do have a voice sometimes, and I just needed to. I will not backtrack and say I shouldn't have said anything that I've said. I stand on what I'm saying because I know it's not right. I know it. Let me read. But here's another thing. As a human, we can only take but so much, period. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's what I look at. I don't have to, but I do. I am. I'm in this. Apparently I'm in it. And all I see is what this one should be doing, what that one should be doing, what this one should be doing. Oh, we'd be missing it. But I just had to say that, you don't tell me when to stop feeling something, or I should, don't do that. And I'll tell you what did hurt. You want to know what hurt? And I believe And I just realized it. That's why I said you got to allow people their process. Because now it's like I'm playing back on things. The more I see said, and I remember in your live you said, and I don't care if they did something for me or bought something for me. You were referring to me sending you, and I know you were, but the live is deleted. Me sending you a Amazon gift. That's what you stated before you went into what you were saying. That hurt. But it was a lesson learned. Never again. And I don't regret it, but it was a lesson learned. Because what's in here comes out of here. What's in here comes out of here. So obviously, I still ain't over it, y'all. But what y'all think gonna happen? As I talk about it, I'm gonna be all right. I will. I'm gonna go before God. Okay, God, I said what I said, Lord. I might not have waited on you, but sometimes I just not going to. And I told y'all that. Miss April's flesh and blood too. But still know God is real. Still know God is on the throne. Still know that He is the one who takes care of me. I still know all of that. Ain't nothing changed in that game. Okay? Excuse me, ain't nothing changed in that game, but you just seeing this is Miss April. This is a part of Miss April. Like it or love it, it don't matter. Oh my goodness. You taking me with you, girl. Thank you, Day. Thank you. And I know you do. I know you understand. This has nothing to do with you. I respect how you feel. And matter of fact, I understand it. I understand it. My daughter was the same way. My daughter took people under her wing that were bullied. She would fight people for people because she and there are some people that are that way. And I understand that. Trust me, God knows I do. And oh my God, I do. Period. Let me shut up. I understand that. And just like you understand, I know you understand what Miss April is saying, and I know you do. Thank you. But in all reality, if nobody did, I do. I do. And y'all know I'm not going to harp on this. Y'all know I'm not going to keep going on. Even if there's a response, I'm not going to go on. I'm just expressing how I felt. I'm getting real. Okay? With me. With me. How about that? Clock that T. What? Oh my God, Tip is in the building. Oh, you worried about Miss April, ain't you, girl? Oh, Tip's world. Hey, Miss April, I love you big, but you already know that. I do know that. I know, baby. I know you do. I know you do. Hey, Life of Patricia. And like I said, guys, my actions will speak louder than my words. My actions will. Period. I don't harbor nothing against Peach. I don't. I don't. Nobody. Life is too short. I'm only responsible for me. But I still have feelings. But I'm just not going to come out here talking like attacking, like, you know what I mean? And if this feels like an attack, that's not what it is. It's Miss April expressing herself as a mature, grown-up woman. Now, I might be a little loud and boisterous because I'm passionate about it. That thing hit me for real, and my spirit would not rest. So I got to get my peace. I got to get back in my peace. Allow me to do that. It don't matter. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get back in my peace. It doesn't matter. But the feelings don't get turned on and they don't get turned off. It's this is my process. And I'm going to have it whether anybody likes it or not. I have to, guys. Hi, Myra and Censored Talk. And it doesn't change nothing with my relationships. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Hi, Antoinette Green, darling. I'm so glad to see Tip, man. Tip in the building. She done come out we done brought you out of hibernation. Oh my Lord. It is good to see her, royalty queen. She put a big old smile on my face. Dorothy Vaughn said, I could tell it did hurt you. That did. It really did. If you didn't know, now you know. People get hurt, you know. And I'm not saying I when we talked about it, and it was, you know, pretty much laid to rest. What I had to realize was I still had to process my feelings, but what was bothering me, what I realized was bothering me, that let me know that I still kept seeing the same behaviors, and I'm like, but I gotta realize, April, that has nothing to do with you. So that made me feel like the apology is not genuine because I keep seeing it being done over and over and over again. But that's what I have to work on. That has nothing to do with all of this has nothing to do with anybody, y'all. I don't know if you realize that. I don't know that. But it doesn't. Miss April got to do the work. I have to do the work more. I have to continue the process. What we got to remember, guys, is when something is done to us, we can say, to, you know, keep the peace. Blessed is the peacemaker. You want to keep the peace. You don't want things to, you know, continue. But you do have to process. I have to process, and I have to look within, because if something still bothers me, and it was bothering me, those things I was seeing and am seeing, it bothers me because it makes me feel like, and then I watched Shamar's live, and I got so much clarity on that, and I was like, jeez. And that made me, that bothered me, because I saw no humility. I saw no, you know, we don't, like I said, I'm not, but then too, guys, let me say this, because this is helping me, y'all. Y'all let me have my process. Let me have it. Remembering people are not, everybody is not in the same place. Everybody hasn't done the same work on themselves. Miss April, of all people, should know that better than anybody, because that's what I preach. So I need to practice that. But sometimes, and this is one of them sometimes, that I need to express myself. I just do. I just do. And I'm going to keep it moving, because this is freeing me. And I'm doing this for me. And like I said, I can't allow someone to tell me not to have my process and not feel what I'm feeling. I can't do that. I'm not doing that no more. No more. Hi, Movado. But Miss April, that's exactly why most of the doves didn't want her around, in my opinion. But everybody, but you, and Movado, true, but like, here's the thing. That's why I respect Davion and in the chat. When Davion said respect in the chat, that's what I will. And I'm not going to say anything too like crazy, like to attack a person. I'm just not. And then again, don't say never, April. But I think that that's something that we all individually have to work through. You see what I'm saying? And that's how life is, because we are all still in we're all still in a circle. You feel what I'm saying? So I have to, but I just, saying what I'm saying is, just like I'm respecting you and your wishes, now you understand me, respect mine and allow me to have mine. And then we'll get along. And then there'll be no more, you know, and I honest, God is so beautiful. When we allow God to really work in us, guys, these things will change. They will. And it's going to change anyway. But I just couldn't imagine walking around harboring anything. I'm not going to do that. I'm not walking around harboring nothing. I'm going to get the peace that I need. Sometimes it's necessary to speak up. It is. And like I said, I am not saying none of this. This is for Miss April, because like I said, I was bothered. I felt like I was being told not to say anything and not to have my feelings. That's how I felt. And I'm saying that you can't do that to me. Don't do that. That's what I'm saying. And it's just as simple as that. Miss April does have a hard time like really expressing herself, especially when I'm emotional. I do. It's hard for me to get that. That's why when I hear people being so articulate and wording something so well, I respect that and I appreciate that. Granny does that. Granny can articulate and speak something and you understand it clearly. Granny could have been a school teacher. She may have been. Or a college professor, because Granny does that. Me, as I get older, as I see the things that I've done to my up here, I know what I'm feeling. It's just being able to express it is the thing that Miss April, and I'm still learning to do that at the age of 63. But Miss April works in a solution. And I am allowed to say that I didn't think that was right, and I'm allowed to have that opinion. You can't tell me to turn my feelings off and on. Allow me my process, because I'll now allow you yours. And then we can leave it at that. In other words, when I say something, don't get bent out of shape. You understand what I'm saying? And it seemed like that was happening every time I would say something. Stop talking, or no, that's not going to work here. It's not going to work here. No. Movado said, believe you me, I let it go along with the person. Exactly, Movado, because I just don't have time for that kind of stuff. That's exactly. I won't tolerate that behavior. That's exactly right. I agree with that. I do. I agree with that. Forgiveness, yes. Second chance, no. You talking for me now. You talking for me. Thank you. Forgiveness, absolutely, because the word of God says that is a must, because Miss April needs forgiveness. Miss April's not no perfect, whatever they call them, Patty. I try to tell y'all that. Miss April got some with her. I just try so hard to work on that and focus on me. But there's sometimes I feel like, Miss April, you're allowed to speak up. You ain't got to, and I'm not going to allow anybody to abuse me. That's why I won't go to some people, because I'm not going to allow you to abuse me and just call me all kind of names. I'm not calling you out your name. You understand? I'm not doing that. So I'm not going to allow that. I could call myself one, but I'm not going to allow you to, because you don't know. Well, you can see the bitch in me. I mean, but I'm not going to subject myself to abuse by trying to reach out. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm not doing that. I'm no ma'am. No. Nope. And I also, Miss April don't remember much, but there's some things that I absolutely know that I have not said, that have been said that I said. Now I absolutely understand how people feel when people say falsehoods on them. I know I didn't say that. Where did that come from? Who said I said that? But then when I think about it, y'all, in the mix of things going on, if you got a panel of people talking and 5 people are talking at once, you can make the assumption that one person said that and then target them. You understand what I'm saying? Those kind of things happen. That's why this is the kind of stuff that really I'd be wanting to fall back from, but it's apparent. It seems like people just constantly, and calling my name. And I don't even really respond to that, except, like I said, if I know I didn't say it, I'm going to say, no, I didn't say that. No. Unless you show me the video where I said that, then no. No, ma'am. Oh, girl. Y'all so sweet. Thank you for the floating hearts tip. Thank you, baby. Some people like to perpetuate drama. Drama is so draining to me. Look, some people, my brother, I'll give you a perfect example. One of my brother, he's great at it. He can stay in the mix of chaos and drama, and he thrives on it. It makes him work better. But me, in my real life, I don't like getting stressful phone calls. If somebody calling me, oh my, and I'm like, wait, stop, slow down. My heart gets to palpitating, and then I instantly have to go into prayer. I'm just that way the older I get. My life is very, very quiet, y'all. When I'm not on YouTube and I'm only on here for 1 hour, if I'm not doing my little running, it's me. My husband does what he does, I do what I do. We're both the same in that area because we're older. We don't have to conversate all day. Me and him might go hours and hours, and then we'll check on each other, be like, you all right? Because he got his space and I got my space, because I like peace. I feel like I like my safe haven. I like this. You read my thumbnail. Read the thumbnail. The thumbnail says it all. And a lot of people are like that, And I don't, guys, don't think that I'm not respecting their feelings. It's not that. It's not that. Because my heart went out because I understand that when I've just learned that if I'm going through something in life, that's the one thing that I have always had a major issue with. When someone is going through something in their life and it's very stressful, and we tend to, it'll spill over onto other people. Now, with family, it's different. It's almost like we have to be each other's bumper cushions. You understand? And if we genuinely love each other, if the love is real there, you're going to stick and stay. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to stick and stay. But when it comes to YouTube, people are not so apt to do that. You feel me? And like I said, I did look at all the aspects of what was going on, to have that person respond and do the things that they did. And I'm gonna be honest. If I'm being honest, I just felt like it was immature, but it's not my place really to say that. And like they say, age is nothing but a number. It depends on the work that I have done in my life to determine how I'm going to be out here. You understand? I could be 70 years old and still have the mindset of a kid, and display in my relationships what kids do, high school kids. Matter of fact, today's kids are growing up more mature, being more mature than full-grown adults. They're taking on responsibility. They're not doing the back and forths and doing all that. They're actually doing grown-up stuff. I'm telling you, this is just like we be so hard on the kids today and say they're so disrespectful and they're doing this. I see some doing more mature things than I have done. You understand? So it's not about age. It's about what we go through in our life and how they say it's 99% how we respond to something, 1% of what happens to us. But the change or the way I respond is not going to happen overnight. That's why we get experiences in our life. You get the experience and you learn and you keep it moving. But the learning experience should elevate me. It should elevate me, not make me be here, not make me continue to be here. It's about elevation. And the only way that happens is if I look within myself and quit looking out here and thinking everybody else is doing it. It's not everybody else, because everybody's not with me and taking care of me, or it's not everybody. It's me. You will know who you are and how you're growing in your life by the relationships you have in your life. Look around. How are you, what's going on? If you're arguing all the time, if you're, what I'm saying. And my daughter doesn't eat. Let me read this. Royalty Queen said, my daughter doesn't play This here stuff. Royalty Queen, my granddaughter's neither. She thanked me for her. She thanked me for her intelligence. That's beautiful. My daughter doesn't play this stuff here. She thanked me. She got enough wisdom to know that you gave it to her, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm being blessed. Now I'm being blessed. My thinkies. Pumpkin. Let me see what high brown stories for every day. And guys, Miss April's okay, but I had to express, I did. You understand? I just had to express myself, honestly. I had to. Then they grab the popcorn and sit back. Yeah, it's too, Zay, baby. But you know, like, Zay, listen to this. And this was a lesbian couple. I've been knowing them for years. I had known them for over 10 to 15 years, Zay, when I was in Pittsburgh. And they, when I tell you, they argued all the time. Their relationship, when I tell y'all, you guys, they argued, like I'd be sitting at their house with them and they would be arguing and I would be so uncomfortable. I'd be like, I gotta go. And then as I kept coming around, a year go by, another year go by, and then I think I moved out of town, came back home, because I was a gypsy at one time, y'all. I was a gypsy. I lived here, there, everywhere. Oh, God. Jesus. My God. Sometimes I think about my life, y'all. Oh, God. When I came home, they were still doing the same thing. And it was like the blinders was taking off my eyes. And because one of them said, I said, y'all still doing this after 5-6 years? Y'all still argue like this? And the one said, this is who we are. This is what we do. Because I guess it hit her when I said that, because I was aghast. I was like, what? And when she said that, what I saw was some people, that is how they relate. But some people do not. Some people want to run far away from that as possible. You feel me? And like I said, what Royalty Queen's saying, I don't see the kids doing this. It seems like the kids got a much harder way to go to deal with things in life. It's so much harder out there, you understand, for them than it was for us back in the day. But I see a lot of mature 16-year-olds. They're mature. They're not doing stuff. I'm telling you, just like Royalty Queen said, her daughter don't do none of this stuff. And this has a lot to do with YouTube, but at the same time, you know, it still is what it is. And like I said, guys, this doesn't change. Miss April is, I'm going to read it to you. Miss April is Miss right here. You understand? And I thank God for the relationships that I do have with the people that I do have. I thank him. And like I said the other day, guys, if YouTube stopped today for Miss April, there are a couple people that I will forever stay in contact with. Forever. And I know that's a fact. Forever. And I love saying that. I'm so grateful for that. I am so grateful. A friend is someone who knows everything about you. Good, bad, indifferent, weak, strong, but they still rock with you anyway, as long as y'all rocking together. You know? And I would not, me personally, I had said this on one of my lives when I first started doing the lives. And I had the opportunity to do it, and I would not, and they did it to me, and aired all my stuff and whatever, and I still wouldn't do it. I still would not do it. I still would not. I don't know why. I don't, but I know that, and to this day, believe it or not, when the relationship kind of backed off, Miss April, I miss you. I miss your wisdom. You were good to me. You were so good to me. You know what I mean? And I miss that. And that blessed my soul. That blessed me. And then commenced to talking about all their fault, not mine. They saw everything that they did that was negative and said it grew them up because it's an inside job. If I'm not, if some, like if me and Johnny are going back and forth, guys, or something's wrong, and I'm feeling this type of way about him or something, I no matter what, I have to look at me, because how can I explain this? I have to look within myself. Now, like they say, pick and choose your battles. If he's just being abusive for no reason, or whatever, and I believe that genuinely loving people has a lot to do with a lot. And I know that things will happen real quickly. That's why we have to be slow to anger, slow. Like, don't jump to it. Don't, and I used to do that. And when I saw that, I told you guys, when I saw that I hurt my mother, that's when I said, April, you have to change, not your mama. Your mama going to still say the same thing she says. So even in this situation, I'm going to have to work on myself so that I can recognize some things. You feel what I'm saying? Or how to get to the next step of the process. When it's all said and done, I don't care what I just said to you guys, because I'm only with Miss April. I have to continue to work on myself and look a little deeper within, because nothing should allow me to be moved. I want to get to that place. Nothing. I want to get there. And there are people that are there because they have the understanding, the deep understanding of what life is really, really, really about. It goes so much deeper than all of this stuff, because we, as individuals, have to protect our peace at all costs, and I have to do the work. I haven't been doing the work, not too much. That's what I can say. Sometimes you get tired, you don't want to, you taking a day off. But really, you can't take a day off because, look, you lose your whole mind. But I did have to express that. I really did. I love what y'all were saying. Nothing going to happen to you. You have the right to feel. And that's what I realized, Lisa Brown. I do have the right to feel like I feel. I do. Sometimes I forget because I be so concerned about others genuinely. But I can't forget myself. You understand? And like I said, right is right, wrong is wrong. There's no in between. And I understand, oh my God, if you understand certain things, especially your relationships are such an important thing in our life, guys. And that's how I determine what's going on with me, by the relationships in my life. And one thing I've learned, let me get back to the marriage. One thing I've learned in marriage is I have to continuously work on myself. I don't have to be right all the time. I don't. And I've learned that learning to keep the peace by being understanding, and speaking up, communication is so important. If you like I said, I was so quiet, not saying anything. I was just observing. And until it got to where, no, I have to say something. Maybe I should have said something, right then. And that's exactly right. So like I said, I'm looking at me and so I can handle it better or deal better for who I really am, for my makeup, Because I do believe I do have maturity. I have grown. I still have some growing up to do. I get in my flesh because it's here. Everybody, that one that used to I used to question that in Bible studies and stuff. How can you walk around spiritual all the time? I don't think it's possible. How can you do that? You understand? Because I don't think that people say by reading your Bible, praying, fasting. Now, fasting, yeah, those kind of things. But there are times when you have to, like I saw Granny do it. It's called, what is it called? Hold on, guys. Like they say, even somebody said this on a live or a panel. Even Jesus turned over the tables. Remember when he went in the courtyard or whatever, and the tax people, he got so angry, Jesus flipped them tables over. So people like to use that if they snap out. Like if they full blown go off. Well, Jesus snapped out. Remember when he flipped them tables? I'm like, you can't compare those two. But there is such, like I said, Miss April's, I'm sticking to what I said. I am how I felt. I feel a lot better. I don't feel like I did before. I feel what I do. Free yourself. The symbol of love is a dove. Love, freedom, hope. Love, freedom, hope. I just cleaned and organized my house. Hi, Pumpkin. That's what I was doing earlier. Hi, girl. I see you. Tip's World say, hey, Miss Sheila, I see you. How you been doing, sweet lady? Tip, I am so very, everybody's happy to see you. Everybody. Everybody is, I am. And I know you love me. Pumpkin said, my problem is handling myself when I'm alone with no distractions. That's what I love, Pumpkin. I love being by myself. I have to make myself come out and interact. I really do. That's why the internet works so well for Miss April. Like I told you, I try to keep it real. I like by myself. I think it was. Hi, Sharon. Hey, Miss Johnson. I know that meditation. Now, meditation, right, that's a good one. I wish I had someone that close, but everyone here aren't nice to each other. And that's when you got a pumpkin, and that's difficult. That's such a sad place to me to have that, because you should have someone that's nice. Someone, everybody needs someone that's nice to them. Everybody, even the meanest, roughest person. I believe that. Hi, Remy Ma. Okay, sweetheart. I've been missing you. Oh, Sharon Johnson said, hey, Tips World, I've been missing you. Tips, we've been missing you. Thank you for coming today, and blessing as well. Thank you. And Tip, you have a beautiful heart. You always have, and I know that. I know that. Meditation is a good one. I used to feel like there was something wrong. I was looking at the time, guys. There was always something wrong when I had no problems, but I figured out that was my anxiety getting to me. Now I'm better since I realized. I used to feel like there was always something wrong when I had no problem. That is anxiety. You're absolutely right, Pumpkin. Brown Stories, Everyday Life. I'm glad to see you. Hey, Anonymous. No. Did you hear me just talking about my husband? No, I'm not anonymous. I'm not single, babe. No. I don't have time to cause stress from anyone else when I have enough myself. Girl, say it again, Pumpkin. Grandma? I didn't see Grandma. Who's Grandma? Who'd you call Grandma? I see my Diamond D. Broken but Unbroken said, hey to Glamour. Let me see. I'm scrolling back up. Thank you so much for sharing that too, Royalty Queen, because like I said, the children are different. They really are. We always say, and they are, this generation, like we were talking the other day, they know everything. Some of them are real disrespectful, but also there are mature, walking around being more mature than adults. Perpetuate, Zayda says, some people perpetuate drama. And then they grab the popcorn and sit back. Oh, that is evil to me. Like if you're a person that likes to wreak havoc, you wreak havoc and then you run away. Yeah, that's not good. Hi, Nicole Young. I didn't see you, boo. Patricia, I did see you, baby. Miss Run Up a Bag, I did not see you. Thank you, Movado, for your wisdom. You have wisdom. And I do appreciate you guys. I got 2 shots. You got 2 shots, Nikki G? Well, for what, babe? Oh, you were not saying dubs, you were saying subs. And that's understandable, because like I said, everybody does have their right to have their feelings. Everybody. I just wish we all really, really understood that. There's Glamour on the Lotus Flowers. I'm glad you spoke on your feelings. I had to, Glamour. I really, really did. And because if I didn't feel led to, I wouldn't have. And that's a fact, because Miss April does stop. I do. I stop before, because like I said, my intent is not to come out and hurt anyone, but Miss April has to come first so that won't happen. You understand what I'm saying? I have to check myself and get in touch with my feelings myself so that it doesn't spill over, and it pretty much all, did or almost did. Like I said, when I saw that yesterday, that bothered me so bad. It grieved me. It grieved my spirit. And that's what's happening anymore. It's like, I don't get the same, I get angry, and that's one of my things, man. Y'all, when you could be totally at one, calm, everything, and then shoot, don't go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go from 1, how they say it, 0 to 10. That was me. That's me. And that's why I had to stop. It was causing my life so much problems. I would go from 0 to 10 like a lunatic. And it started scaring me, because it would be with people I didn't know, fear, and then I'd be like, that could cause some, an atrocity. People could get unalive because you're not thinking, you're just on pure 10 adrenaline. And that's not good. That's not good. It's not good for me. And that's the one thing I do. I do allow other people to have their feelings. I do. But you gotta let me have mine. You have to. I demand that. Well, not I demand it in a sense of I will speak up on it. You understand? If I feel really, really passionate about it. And here's the thing, guys. Because I know I don't have a specific motive, no motive. There's no motive. It's not for recognition. I don't care who recognizes me, because the ones that recognize me is enough. Is enough. I'm amazed that people even do. That people genuinely in my chat tip dropping in and saying, I love you, Miss April. And I know she does. That right, one. You got 2, 3, 4, 5. God. Quality. Quality. I've been ducking and dodging the last week or so. Good to see you. You've been, girl, you've been, and I love how you put it. I've been handling life. Some people will drop and just handle life. That's it. YouTube is not a thing. I think we all really like YouTube. I know I do. I've had some beautiful experiences on here. I've met some beautiful people. I'm talking beautiful people that have, not only have I met them, they have helped me be a better person, encourage me, you know. And I think telling the truth in love, sometimes that's not easy, guys. It isn't. It's not easy because it hurts. They say the truth hurts. If someone says something to me and it affects me or it hurts me, I have to take a look at it. I have to, you know, because it hurt me. What happened? What caused the hurt? Excuse me. Hey, Marianne Watson, beautiful. I was looking at something of yours, Marianne, in the sister circle. I don't know. What was it? Was it a picture? I can't remember. It was yesterday. And I said, there go my sis. Nikki G said, bullying is not right. I don't care who you are. And it's not. Bullying is not. It's not. She said, I love you big. All right, guys, I'm going to scroll back down to the bottom. I'm just making sure. Lauren Wood, I did see you, baby. Guys, did you hit the like button? Oh, yeah, I got 96 likes. That's, whoa, my God. Hi, Small Talk with Miss Lakeisha. Small Talk with Miss Lakeisha. Bumblaclot, man. Sahil. Hi, Sahil. Bumblaclot. What does that mean? I always say and don't have no clue what it means. All right, I'm going back down and then I'm out because I've been on 108. If I missed anybody, charge it to my head, not my heart. Miss April's was not coming out here to bash, and I pray that you guys know that. Miss April did have to express herself. I did think a lot about it before I did, and I didn't want to come to. I was praying that it's almost like this is too for me, man. When I feel, you know, my feelings are valid and they're right, guys, I struggle a lot because I be concerned that it will hurt another person if I'm directing it to them. And sometimes, you know, it's almost like no matter what you say, it's going to. It's danged if you don't, danged if you do. You feel me? And that's how I felt in this situation. I felt it was going to be a damn if you do, damn if you don't. But you got to. And that's it. That's it. That's all. And we'll go back to, what do they say, the regularly scheduled program? Brown Stories. Good afternoon, Miss April, everyone. Nicole Young, hey boo. Okay, I'm coming all the way back down and then I'm out of here, guys. Oh, my chat jump. Self-care is the best care. I have to remember that myself. We all do, Brown Story. Your self-care is the best care. You have self-care, then you can care for others. For real. For real. That's what happened to me, Miss April. I'm so happy I'm not the only one who had anger issues or out of place emotions. I did. Pumpkin. Terrible. And subject to it, still subject to it. So I'll be like, please, God, don't let me be like that. You have a purpose and a testimony that reaches others. That's what God does. And I know I do, but I also know that y'all do too. And thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you for seeing that. Okay, I want a couple more. Teresa, where you been? I miss you. I was thinking about you today, girl. I love your input. I was like, where's she at? I want her input. I respect it. You have a okay, I read that. At this point, I just let them do it and don't take it personal anymore. Right. I got me all day, every day. Pumpkin, you be talking, girl. You got some self-talk going on all the time. You talk so different from when you first start coming in my lives, Pumpkin. You used to talk like you would be so stressed about stuff and stuff be going on and your job was stressing you out. Remember, Pumpkin, how your job was stressing you out really bad? And we was praying for you, girl. And you, every time you come on, you know, not saying everything is peaches and cream all the time, but you come on so much with how you are working within yourself. Girl, God is amazing. And you're beautiful inside and out. Oh, were you, baby? See, I didn't even, what was I talking about yesterday, Teresa? Was I dancing? Did I do the shovel yesterday? I don't remember. I was, okay, baby, I got you, Teresa. Yeah, girl, my girl, where you at? And see, that just goes to show you that we really don't be remembering or see. I'm working and I really can't respond to everyone. That's right. We understand that. Erica Sermons, hey, beautiful. Miss April, I'm listening while in Publix. What they got, buy one, get one, Erica. What they got on special. What's at the deli today? I made a huge pot of spaghetti yesterday, guys. My husband wanted it, but I didn't want spaghetti. I'm like, and I ate some this morning. And I'm like, I'm sick of spaghetti. I make it good. I put pepperoni in it, and it's real saucy. And I use turkey, ground beef. I use wheat noodles. I don't use the other noodles anymore. I'm trying to do some stuff differently. You know what I mean? But it's good. It really is flavorful and delicious, and my husband loves it. But I'm just not wanting anymore. I'm tired of spaghetti. I'm going to rent me a good movie today. But guys, I love you guys, and I mean that. I really don't know what else or have anything else to say. I just know that I needed to, and I do feel a lot better. She said, I know it's crazy, of course. No, it's not. But anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. Eat something good. We got snow on the ground here. It snowed a lot last night, and I had the nerve to be out in it driving, y'all. And they don't have snow tires here. They're like regular tires. I don't even think they sell snow tires. And but I was driving on it. Sure was. And I actually liked it. It wasn't like a whole lot. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough to be pretty. I love spaghetti. I use turkey pepperoni. It is Hormel. And it's usually, I don't know where it is, because it's in a different place in grocery stores. Hormel turkey pepperoni. And it is really good. You can't tell. I love it. I tear it up. It don't give you heartburn. It tastes just like pepperoni. I like the texture better because it's not like greasy pepperoni. You know how pepperoni's kind of greasy? It's not like that. It's really good. She said, take my money, let me get some. Hi, Christine Foot. Love you, Sharon Johnson. And I know you do, baby. And thank you. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. I will talk to you later. Y'all, please have a good day. Uh-oh, my daughter's calling me. Hold on. I'll call her right back. Right when I was getting ready to hit the button, she called me. All right, guys. Bye-bye.